Shalom, 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 shalom. All praise and glory and honor to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Wakaha Kodash. Double honors to my apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who rule well, and shalom to the old elect out there and the elect lady and your children. All right, and I wanna play this, man, through the Spirit. Get a couple of scriptures, man, because this is the elder out there in the West. I want to play this. Just listen to the words that the elder is going into. And we're gonna get some scriptures because let's just play it.
That's let that sit on your spirit, man. So I got tired of hunting black and Hispanic people. Multiple police officers in Brooklyn say they were told by a commander that white and Asian people should be left alone. The hunt is on and you're the prey here, Israel.
The hunt is on and you're the prey, Israel. All right? It doesn't get clearer than this, man. All right? I got tired of hunting black and Hispanic people. You Jake, it's you Israelites. Right? Who's the enemy, man? We are behind enemy lines. And the Lord has used this devil to be the whooping stick, his weapon. All right? And we're going to see more judgment that's going to come upon this place against you Israelites. We all know, let me go here. We all know the situation. I'm not going to go into it because I don't want them to flag me. You see it. You see it right there. You see it. All right? But that's the judgment of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man, upon you so-called black women, man. Yeah, you Puerto Rican women, you Cuban women, you Jamaican, Haitian women, you're not too far from them. All right, what did it say? I got tired of hunting black and Hispanic people. When the elders say, hey, man, Israel, the hunt is on and you are the prey. You always been the prey. The scripture speaks about a clamorous woman is loud. We don't, but a lot of you women that are loud spoken, you're disrespectful. You got your men. You have done wicked things in the eyes of the Lord. The Lord is about to bring judgment. This is just the beginning, man. This is just the beginning. Look, matter of fact, I want to show you something. Listen to this. All right, and look at her face. As you can see here, German woman explains why black women are no competition. Now, when it comes to it, our women are the top women. I personally love so-called black women and Hispanic women, my Israelite women. I have no problem with that. I love my women. But here on this side, you fucked up, man. Here in Babylon, the great America, that serpent, he fucked you up. And like I said, through the Spirit of Yahweh Shem Yah, wait till we get to the kingdom when you're right. When you're in your right mind. All right? No women on the planet Earth are going to be compared to you in the kingdom. You're going to be the top woman. The Israelite woman, when you are in obedience, that you fear the Lord and you follow his ways, it's a beautiful role in this walk, man. And the people, they can see how loud the so-called black woman is. That's why the Lord's bringing judgment. Listen to what she says right here.
Because there was simply no competition out there for me. But let's just look at it objectively. You had this average black American guy who now was able to choose between what he was dealing with before and somebody completely new. And let me tell you, the moment I stepped into that man's life, he really didn't know how to deal with my femininity because I was not loud. I was not screaming. I was not trying to, be louder than him. I didn't.
You hear that? She dated a so-called black man, and she's going into like how he didn't know how to deal with her soft and feminine ways, man, because he was so used to that hardcore, loudmouth, disrespectful, talking back. I don't need a man. You're not my father. Don't tell me what to do. Always yelling at you in the air. I got my share. And I'm sure a lot of you brothers out there have your share. you know? And that's bad, man. This man couldn't even operate. He like, what? Listen to this. This is crazy. And that's why Yahweh Shem Yahshua is bringing judgment upon you women, man. And he ain't going to stop. This is just the beginning. This is just the beginning.
Interrupt them because that's not something that I learned from home. If somebody would speak, and especially a man, you would let that man speak and then you would listen and then say whatever you have to say, right? So I was clean. I cooked. He didn't know what it was when a woman is actually in the room asking.
Cook, man. Hell yeah. A lot of these women, man, they don't even know how to cook, man. It's crazy. But this is Babylon the Great. Our women have been, man. We just need Yahweh Shai to return, man.
Him like, do you want something to drink? Before I got myself something to drink. Do you want something to eat? Before I started to eat my food, I would ask him.
Yeah, man. The scripture speaks about how Sarah, called Abraham her Lord. Her Lord. Matter of fact, I'm going to wait. Let's go. Matter of fact, let me see something.
Because there was simply no competition out there for me.
Let me go right here.
And especially a man, you would let that man speak and then you would listen and then say whatever you have to say, right? So I was clean. I cooked. He didn't know what it was when a woman is actually in the room asking him like, do you want something to drink? Before I got myself something to drink. Do you want something to eat? Before I started to eat my food, I would ask him, do you want to have a bite? I would come out of nowhere and just have a fruit bowl and just offer him some fruit. He didn't know none of this. So my husband, back then boyfriend, really thought this was a dream come true. He didn't know how to deal with none of this because all this me coming through, just being nurturing by nature, his peoples and his family didn't even do that for him. Like the family, there is no family unit. The average family, especially Black American family, has barely a family unit. There is no breakfast, lunch, and dinner at set times. And these are things that I introduced my husband to with my.
And she's not lying, man, because those are the curses, and we understand that Esau, the system was designed to break up, the Israelite family, man. Mostly Judah. Judah's the top, and then it trickles down to the Puerto Ricans, all down to Simeon, in the ghettos of America, fathers in prison, mother strung out, doing her own thing. It's just, there's just the curses,
Family. Can you imagine that impact that I had on him back then? So gentlemen, do not be afraid of traveling. There are so many more women out there who are willing to take care of you.
Look at, hey, yeah, man, and we're going to have all of them too. In the kingdom, we're going to have concubines. Jake, we love a variety of women. It's just a so-called black woman. You on the top list. You're clamorous. You're loud. And that's why the Lord's bringing judgment, like the elder said. Hey, the hunt is on, and you're to pray. And like the elder was going into, hey man, look, you're not exempt. You women are not exempt. The Lord gonna bring judgment upon you women too. You know? You've been getting away with a lot of shit, man. Just talking shit, coming against the men of the Lord in the highways and byways, you know, rolling your eyes, talking shit, walking past. Yeah, we see it. You think the Lord forgot about that? No. The Lord ain't gonna forget about none of that. You know? Let's go into Proverbs 6:5. Deliver thyself as a roe from the hand of the hunter, and as a bird from the hand of the fowler. And that hunter is Esau. That's him. He's hunting you down, man. That's been embedded in his nature from the beginning. And it ain't go nowhere. It's still in his spirit. It's still in his spirit to come kill and destroy you. He's your enemy. Lamentation 4:17. As for us, our eyes are yet failed, for our vain help. In our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us. They hunt our steps, that we cannot go in our streets. Our end is near, our days are fulfilled, for our end is come. All right? We watch for a nation that cannot save us. Remember, there were two nations in thy womb. Esau, Jacob, the story. And you're the prey. He's the hunter. All right? Genesis 25:27. And the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field, and Jacob was a plain man dwelling in tents. Now let's go into this word hunter. Let's go into this word.
Strong's H 6718. Sayyid. Sayyid.
All right, hunting game. You know that devil that took that headshot to that at that woman, so-called black woman. That was a hunting game for him, man. You know, more likely he didn't feel no remorse, because that's his hatred he got towards you Israelites, man. And again, you women are not exempt. All right, hunter. All right, to chase, catcheth, that which is took in, hunting, victuals. Let's go into let's see if the Hebrew lexicon got something. Hunting, journey, compare. Not too much. All right, let's go into the root word. To hunt eagerly and keenly. All right, let's see. Catch an animal. And that's how they see you. That's how they see you. You know, you Israelites, in the eyes of these elites and Esau, these top Edomites, you know, they look at you as animals. They don't look at you. Matter of fact, you're still, to this day, you're still counted as, 1/3 or 2/3 of a man? It's in their constitution. It's in their bill. You know, they haven't removed that. All right? That's an animal, man. Matter of fact, let me get this real quick, you know. Let's go. Let's see. Let me see. 1/3 of, I think it's 1/3 or 2/3. All right. As you can see here, the 3/5 clause in the United States Constitution, Article 1, Section 2, counted enslaved African Americans as like a 3/5 of a free person for the purpose of determining congregational representation and taxation, man. You see that? So you're 3/5, all right, of a man. That's like you're 60% of a man and 40% you're an animal. You know, if you do the math, 3/5, you take the 5, you divide that to 30, That's 6, right? So you're around 60% of a man, so of human, and 40% animal. All right, so that hunting spirit that's on Esau is still on him to this day, and the Lord gonna use him. This ain't the end. It's about look. The Lord's doing something. There's a recipe for disaster. He's going to put all this together so he could, conjure up civil unrest, sedition. All right, civil war, Jacob's trouble, man, and that's where we heading at. All right, Shalom.